In a world where basketball courts stretch out like battlefields, and towering giants reign with wingspans that blot out the light, there exists a player whose weapon isn't height, it's vision. It's instinct. It's fire. His name is Yuki Kawamura, and he is redefining everything we thought we knew about the game. When Yuki steps onto the hardwood for the Memphis Grizzlies, wearing jersey number 17, something extraordinary happens. Eyes widen. Fans lean forward. Defenders pause, just for a moment, and in that flicker of hesitation, he makes magic. His no-look passes aren't just clever tricks. They're acts of storytelling, each one a sentence in a bigger novel that he writes live, on the court, in front of the world. Number 17. A number now shared across oceans with Shohei Ohtani, Japan's two-way phenomenon rewriting baseball's history books. A number that's fast becoming synonymous with Japanese excellence in American sports. But while Ohtani hurls fastballs and launches home runs, Yuki Kawamura commands the court with flicks of the wrist and flashes of the eye. At just 5'8", Kawamura is the shortest player in the NBA today. And yet, when he's on the floor, he towers in presence. Because greatness isn't measured in inches. It's measured in moments, in courage, in the audacity to see a pass that no one else sees, and to make it without even looking. But make no mistake, Yuki's journey isn't just about now. It's about everything that came before. Every practice in silence. Every doubt he had to bury. Every coach who told him to play safe. He didn't listen. He chose wonder. He chose chaos. He chose brilliance. Yet to truly understand what Yuki represents, we must look beyond him, to the players who paved the way through even narrower lanes, who carved out possibility where none existed. Enter the legend, Muggsy Bogues. Standing just 5'3" tall, Muggsy was the shortest player ever to set foot in the NBA. 5 inches shorter than Kawamura. Yet his impact, immeasurable. A defensive titan, a playmaking wizard, a man whose very existence on the court was a rebuke to every assumption the game had made for decades. Muggsy's story begins not with fame, but with survival. Shot at the age of 5 by a stray buckshot, struck in the head, arms, and chest, he shouldn't have lived. But he did. And not just to survive. He lived to fly, to shatter every expectation, to become a beacon for anyone told they were too small, too weak, too something. Yuki walks in that same light now. Not as a copy, but as a continuation. Because basketball, for all its obsession with wingspans and verticals, has always had room for the dreamers. The disruptors. The ones who dared to look up at 7-footers and still believe the paint was theirs. Yuki is one of those. And each time he dribbles past a defender, each time he threads a pass that bends space and logic, he's not just playing. He's speaking. He's telling young players across the world that size is not destiny. That vision can conquer height. That speed can overwhelm bulk. That spirit, when sharpened enough, can pierce through doubt like a dagger. This isn't just about basketball. This is about identity. This is about a young man from Japan, now draped in Grizzlies blue, taking a sport saturated with stereotypes and saying, "Watch me." And the world is watching. With every game, Kawamura is gathering believers. Coaches, analysts, teammates, and fans. People who once shook their heads now nod in admiration. People who once whispered, "Too small," now shout, "Too good." Yuki Kawamura doesn't ask for space. He takes it. He doesn't blend in. He blazes forward. And while the league adjusts to his presence, he's already 3 plays ahead, slicing defenses with passes they never saw coming, turning the mundane into the miraculous. Crafting highlights that demand replays, because once is never enough. But this isn't a fairy tale. It's a grind. Every minute Yuki plays is earned. Every second is proof of thousands of unseen hours. He's not gifted. He's built, piece by piece. From late-night drills to early morning sprints. From high school courts in Japan to the bright lights of the NBA. His is a story that doesn't ask for permission. It carves its place. And yet, even as Yuki crafts his own myth, the legacy of Muggsy Bogues echoes behind him. Because Muggsy didn't just prove a point. He lit a path. One that Yuki now walks, carrying not only his dreams but the hopes of a generation who sees themselves in him. What Yuki Kawamura represents can't be confined to statistics. You won't always see it in the box score. But you'll feel it. In the pulse of a game shifting. In the breath held when he drives into traffic. In the roar when a no-look pass connects, and suddenly the impossible becomes real. And make no mistake, history is watching. Shohei Ohtani may own the diamond, but on the court, Kawamura is building his throne. 2 Japanese stars. 2 number 17s. 2 sports. 1 message. Japan is not arriving, it has arrived. There are players who follow the rules. And then there are players like Yuki, who redefine them. In him, every crossover is a question to the status quo. Every assist is a dare to dream bigger. Every minute on the floor is a masterclass in fearlessness. The NBA has seen giants. But sometimes, the most unforgettable stories are told from the smallest frames. Yuki Kawamura is writing one now, in fast breaks and fearless drives, in defiant passes and daring plays. He's not just part of the league. He's changing what the league can be. Because greatness isn't about how high you stand. It's about how far you can see. And Yuki sees the whole court. Even when his eyes are looking the other way.